What's up guys, Tommy Bowyer here from Movie Rewind, and today I will be discussing whether Doctor Who Series 12 will be better than Series 11. So without further ado, let's get into it. So let's face it, Doctor Who Series 11 was one of the worst Doctor Who series ever released and the worst of the modern era. And why was that? Well, for numerous reasons. The amount of political correctness stuff in it was just too much. That shouldn't have been in there. And plus, the majority of writers they had never written for sci-fi before, let alone Doctor Who, and that's why a number of the episodes just fell flat because you had inexperienced writers. And a lot of the performances, especially Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor, kind of seemed rushed. At no single scene during Series 11 did I think Jodie Whittaker was cut out to be the Doctor, because she just didn't feel like the Doctor, and she didn't seem confident in herself that she was the Doctor either. However, because I'm a fan of Doctor Who, I went into Doctor Who Series 12 optimistic, because I thought, well, after the car crash which was Series 11, I hoped that Chris Chibnall and all of the writers and producers kind of took on board the criticisms of Series 11 and tried to make Series 12 better than that. And have they succeeded? Well, they've made improvements. However, it's not the breakthrough I and many Doctor Who fans were hoping for. However, I am going to discuss some of the things which I have liked about Series 12 so far, as well as some of the things that I think they really need to improve on to make Doctor Who better again. So I'm just going to discuss them right now. So what has Series 12 improved on? Well, from the 3 episodes I have seen so far, the companions are a lot better than they were. Now, Graham, Yaz and Ryan were kind of very weak companions in Series 11, and I didn't really care for any of them. However, they've actually improved. Yaz in particular actually seems to have a role in the TARDIS team now, something which she didn't have during Series 11. The second thing I would say that's improved Series 12 so far is that they have started to bring back classic villains, which I do think that Series 11 did suffer with, because there was no classic villains, so you didn't really get excited when you saw the villains, because they were just, some stereotypical villain of the week, and so that's worked out a lot better. The Master in particular was really strong in Series 12. I think that actor did an amazing performance as the Master, and I hope to see more of him in the future. And probably the third thing is that we haven't had all standalone episodes with no story arc. Because, of course, I don't know why Chris Chibnall decided that Series 11 should be standalone and have no story arc whatsoever. Because it worked so great before, didn't it? Because we all remember Series 7, when it had all standalone episodes, and people were turned off by it because it didn't really have a coherent story which made you watch the entire series. So I don't understand why they keep doing standalone stories without any long series story arc. That's why Series 7 and Series 11 both struggled, because there was no story arc. However, it looks like so far that Series 12 has a story arc. Whether it's going to be a good story arc is another thing. However, in my personal opinion, it is these factors which has already improved Series 12, although there are still problems which are clearly evident. However, Series 12 has not won me over entirely. There's still a lot of political correctness going on. I mean, there was an early scene in Series 12 when someone said to the Doctor, "Oh, you used to be a man," and she says something along the lines of, "Oh yeah, I got an upgrade." It's little lines like that which still remind me that Chris Chibnall is still trying to pander to the social justice warriors, who he seems to think is the show's natural core audience, when he's 100% wrong about that. Personally, I would not have a significant problem with the odd PC comment if the storylines get better and it actually feels like proper Doctor Who. Doctor Who has always been progressive, you know, throughout history since its creation. However, there comes a point when the political messages they're trying to get across outweigh the storyline, and that's why Series 11 really did struggle, because there was just loads of virtue signalling and political correctness without a storyline which engaged viewers. And the other thing is, of course, Jodie Whittaker. Now, I am not sexist. I have accepted that Doctor Who can be a female. However, she really has not won me over yet that she can play the Doctor properly. I find this characterization of the Doctor very annoying when she's saying things like, "What's up, fam?" That's just very cringy. And I really don't understand why they've got her doing that, unless they're trying to win over young audiences who would probably find it cringy as well. Honestly, I think that Jodie Whittaker needs a serious storyline for her Doctor because that might finally bring out her acting abilities, and I might actually start to believe that she is the Doctor. However, at the moment, I think she's just going to go down as a very annoying Doctor who never fully grasps the Doctor's potential in the role. Now, I could be wrong about this. Series 12 could be brilliant, and you know, everyone could be saying that Jodie Whittaker should win awards for her performance. However, by going by what we've seen of her Doctor so far, I don't really think that she is going to improve, and even if she does, she's still going to be very cringy and keep saying young things like fam, because, you know, what's not to love about that, I guess. So in conclusion, Series 12 is an improvement on Series 11, and I actually believe that Series 12 is like Series 10, in the way that, yeah, Series 10 was a significant improvement on Series 9, however, it was just average, and that is basically what Series 12 reminds me of. It's better than Series 11, but it's not blown me away and made me think, oh wow, Doctor Who's back on its A game. Viewing figures don't look very good at the moment, so for all we know, this could be the last series of Doctor Who. Personally speaking, I think that Series 12 should be the last series with Chris Chibnall as showrunner, because while he is improving, a lot of the rumours circulate that he's not actually a very good boss and he's quite incapable. However, you know, we've all had bosses which are unpopular. I mean, Bruce is my boss, and trust me, we've had our disagreements in the past. So thanks for watching, guys. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe in order to receive great and maybe even improved quality content in the future, and I will see you in another one. See ya!